Hi guys, I'm Meehan and welcome to DrinksTube. After 20 years of bartending, what I find when I host guests in my house is I end up making cocktails instead of enjoying my party. So today I'm going to show you how to make a rum punch because this way you can get your guests to serve themselves. Rum punch, super simple, came about 150 years before the classic daiquiri, that iconic mixture of rum, lime, and sugar. Our classic punch, 5 ingredients from the Hindi word for 5. Spirit, sugar, citrus, spice, and a little bit of water. Last night I got started making this drink. I froze my ice block. Now this is actually a clear cube that I took from a larger block, but at home what you can do is just take any sort of form or mold that fits into the size of punch bowl that you have and freeze it. That way you have a nice big block so that when the punch sits out during your service, it's not getting watered down. Now first, there's a little bit of a technical term in the punch maker's art that's called oleosaccharum. You make the oleosaccharum by adding 150 grams of sugar, which is actually 180 mils by volume for those of you guys playing at home. The peels of 6 lemons, which I peeled before I got in front of the camera today. Shake this up a little bit. Now if I made this last night, which I did, what ends up happening is the lemon oils from the peels actually comes out into the sugar, and I didn't have to do anything myself. If you didn't have time and wanted to make a quicker version of punch, what you can do is open up your jar and just give the peels a little bit of a muddle. And that's going to help speed up that process of getting the lemon oil into the sugar. I'm going to work with my oleosaccharum from last night. And now I'm going to make the second component, which is called the shrub. So what I did after I peeled those lemons was I juiced them. So here I have around 180 mils of fresh lemon juice. I'm going to combine this into the oleosaccharum and make a beautiful aromatic lemonade. So give it a gentle swirl. As you begin to see that turning into a beautiful aromatic lemonade, grab a fine strainer and you're going to strain the peels from your shrub. I let the ice sit out for a full half an hour before making my punch so the ice doesn't crack. It remains clear and solid. I'm going to add this beautiful Banks Golden Age rum, 700 mils. This is going to yield 14 servings. 7 different origins, a lot of rich banana spice, some barrel aging notes. Is going to be a nice full-bodied rum. I want the rum to shine through that aromatic lemon. I want the spices to integrate with the wood. And last but not least, I'm going to add the full liter of cold water. But you could use tea, you could use beer, you could use wine or champagne if you're feeling festive. This is an elemental 5-ingredient rum punch formula. You can play around with this formula as you see fit. And last but not least is my spice. Now if you wanted, you could use cinnamon, other hard spices. Nutmeg is classic. Comes from the region of the East Indies where punch was first created by English sailors who ran out of beer and wine between the long journey between England and the Far East. They grabbed nutmeg, they grabbed spices, they grabbed citrus along the way. They needed this citrus to prevent scurvy, and they came up with this beautiful 5-ingredient drink called punch. Probably should try it. As you can see, super quick to make, as long as you prepared the night before. Smells amazing. The oil really helps. It really distinguishes this drink from a daiquiri. And despite this being called punch, you'd think, wow, punch is going to be a really strong drink. It's actually lighter. Remember, this was a drink created by sailors who ran out of beer and wine, so lower ABV. This is something you can sip and quaff and enjoy. Maybe I'll enjoy a little more. There you have it, the Banks Rum Punch. And if you want to see Jamie Oliver making that daiquiri I was talking about earlier, make sure you click up here and always make sure you're subscribed to DrinksTube. Cheers.